Hi there all, it's Palmina here from Mystical Touch and I'm bringing you this week's weekly card. It is Wednesday the 22nd of June 2016 today and I'm doing it through till Tuesday next week, which is the 28th of June 2016. So I'm using the Rider-Waite deck today, the traditional or one of the traditional tarot decks. And today I have pulled the Nine of Wands. So I'm going to go straight into my interpretation of the energy for this coming week. So this is a card, as I mentioned, the Nine of Wands. You know, in the card you can see that the person standing there has got a bandage across his head or around his head. You can also see that there's 8 wands behind him and he's also holding on to one. You know, the interpretation of this card can mean that you've either been, you know, through battles and, you know, you can see that he's been wounded and, you know, there's been some damage done, but he's still standing strong. And behind him, he can see, you know, all of what's happened in the past and what he's gone through to bring him to where he is at the moment. Sorry, I'm saying he, but I mean both he and she. I'm not a feminist. I'm not whatever. It's, you know, it's for all of us. So just be mindful of that. But, you know, it represents a he in the card itself, which is why I'm sort of saying it. But anyway, so, you know, it represents everything that we've been through or have gone through. And, you know, we're standing strong here today and we're feeling, you know, we can see and feel everything that has brought us to where we are today and everything from the past and how it's molded us to where we're at this point in time. It can also be that, you know, you're prepared for battle and you're prepared for anything that's coming your way, you know, because, you know, there is an energy at the moment that I feel is like, you know what, I can sense things are going to happen or come about. And I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're amazingly amazing either. But, you know, for each individual one of us, it's all feeling different. So however it feels and represents itself to you, obviously is going to be different for everyone. But it's still the same feeling. So what I'm getting at is, you know, be mindful of what has happened in the past and situations that may present themselves to you. I feel are going to be similar to ones that have happened in the past, but I just feel you're more prepared in how to deal with them because you have experienced similar situations in the past. So it's not to say that they're bad. It means that there's a new way of being able to look at things, that you're more prepared and more equipped and more skilled and knowledgeable in how to deal with these situations now and moving forward, because we've got to remember that things happen in life and things happen in waves and in phases. So just because we may have gone through a particular situation once before doesn't mean we're not going to go through something that's very similar in the future. Because remember, lessons are here for us to be, you know, here for us to learn from, but we don't necessarily always learn all the lessons or the lesson in the situation when we're dealing with it. So sometimes we need repetitive patterns to repeat, you know, come back into our life so we are shown it again, so that not necessarily that we have to repeat exactly the same lesson, but definitely, you know, there's still something there that may need to be learned. So be mindful of that. Don't look at it as, oh my God, why am I going through this again? Look at it and go, you know what, how did I deal with that last time? And how can I maybe change it so I can deal with it in a different way moving forward so that it's easier for me or a lot smoother, or wow, thank God I've got another opportunity to make this, you know, as positive as possible. You know, that sort of thing. Everything is an opportunity, no matter what it is, whether it's a lesson, you know, situation, conversation, whatever. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, again, you know, I always look at the positive in things. Yeah, we can still get bogged down in, oh my God, why am I dealing with this? You know, again, it feels like same old, same hole. Well, if they are repetitive patterns, well, you know, there's something you're missing. So, you know, dig deep and try and work out what it is that maybe you're trying to avoid. But on another note, we're looking at a 9. 9s represent endings, so it could be situations coming up so that you're forced to deal with them, so that they can be closed off and, you know, put in the past, that sort of thing. So you know, a couple of key words there, repetitive patterns, time to close off, you know, old patterns, finishing, you know, things that maybe you've started and haven't been finished yet. So, you know, preparedness, that sort of thing. So lots of stuff happening here for us to start closing off and recognize our self-worth has a lot to do with it. And, you know, I don't know, I still, you know me, like I'm always looking at a positive in it. So, you know, look at all those wands standing there behind you. Look at everything that you've been through and how you've actually survived it. So, you know, how amazing are you? You know, that's friggin' big pat on the back there. I just think we're absolutely all amazing at what we, you know, what we can do and what we achieve and how we keep moving forward. So, you know, hold on to your ninth wand there and kick the rest behind you and go whoop, whoop, you know, amazing me, amazing how I've survived all this. And, you know, if it's got to come back at me again, well, you know what? I'm prepared and I can handle it. All is okay. So to me, that's how I see it. You know, everything is a lesson and not always wonderful and stuff like that. But we've got in us what it takes to actually deal with these situations. How we deal with them is the key. You know, we can look at it as, oh my God, what the, you know, or we can go, you know what, wow, this feels similar to something that I've been through before. And how did I deal with it then? How can I maybe improve in how I deal with this? Or how can I go, you know what, wow, it didn't quite work out for me last time. I've got a second opportunity here to make something amazing out of this. You know, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, for you, it just could be that you're looking back and going, look at where I'm standing. Look at how incredibly, you know, strong I am, the inner strength I've pulled through all those situations. And I'm feeling really proud of myself, even with some of the scars and so forth that may have come from it. But I'm feeling damn fucking proud of myself, you know, that sort of thing. So still incredible energy there. You know, it's bringing forth, as I said, your strength, your courage, and, you know, all your wisdom and that sort of stuff. And I think it's time that you take note of that and really pat yourself on the back and go, wow, I'm fucking amazing. If you don't think it, I certainly think it for you. So, you know, yeah, take ownership of that, hone that, and give yourself a pat on the back and go, whoop, whoop. There's my thumb. Yeah, absolutely amazing. We're all amazing in every way, no matter what we've done, what we've been through. I don't care what it is. We're all amazing and we've all got beautiful souls. So I'm sending you lots of love. Big kisses from me to you. And yeah, you're prepared for whatever's coming your way. You're prepared for what you've been through. You're full of wisdom, knowledge, and courage and strength, and keep that with you in everything that you move forward in doing. Mwah. Lots of love. Until next week. Bye for now.